Welcome to Andalsnes in Norway, a town that feels like it's been plucked straight from a storybook and tucked between dramatic fjords and jagged peaks. Today, we're hopping on board something really special, the Golden Train. This isn't just any scenic ride. The Golden Train runs along the Rauma Line, often called one of the most beautiful railway journeys in the world. And honestly, that's no exaggeration. Now, before you get here, it's worth jumping online and booking your train tickets directly with their website, the Golden Train website. Now, it gives you lots of history, which is nice to look at, but most importantly, you can book your tickets. So all you have to do is select a day, and it's normally around 650 NOK, which translates to around 40 to 50 pounds sterling. There's normally 2 trains a day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And now, because there's a cruise port here, they can get busy, so don't miss out and book your tickets early. It's pretty cool that you can go all the way from Andalsnes to Oslo. We'll have to do that journey one day, eh? We booked onto the afternoon train, and although the weather wasn't amazing, it was still nice in its own way, and we couldn't wait to see all of the beautiful scenery that we had been promised. I really liked that they'd gone to the trouble to print out these really nice tickets that you can keep as a little memento. So, being the big train geek that I am, I've got to go to the front of the train just to see what it looks like. As the train was due to depart, we got inside and made ourselves comfortable. It was nice to see that the carriages had big, wide windows. And there was plenty of space in the carriages as well. It wasn't as though we were all pushed in like sardines. Leg room wise, there was plenty of room, and there was a little pull down table as well if you had any lunch, and a little bin as well. We didn't go on the gondola this time, but maybe next time. Before we knew it, we were off. Throughout the journey, we had a train guide telling us lots of history about the line over the microphone, and it was really interesting. The Rauma Line opened back in 1924, but its most gripping chapter came during World War II. In 1940, as Nazi Germany invaded Norway, this quiet mountain railway became the escape route for the nation's gold reserves, all 50 tons of it. Under heavy secrecy, the gold was transported north via this very line, part of the audacious effort to smuggle it out of the country before the Nazis arrived. The story inspired the Norwegian film The Gold Run, and riding these tracks today, it's hard not to feel that history echoing beneath the wheels. If you haven't seen the movie, it's well worth a watch. Just before we get too far into the scenery, if you're enjoying this content, please do click the like button if you wouldn't mind. YouTube doesn't really like us putting out these kinds of videos for some reason, it just will not push them, but if you click that like button, hopefully it'll encourage YouTube to do its thing and push it out far and wide and encourage us to do more of it. Right, enough chatter, sit back, relax and enjoy this gorgeous scenery. Well, I hope you're enjoying the journey so far. Stick around, there's lots more to come. But one thing I will say, if you're going on this ride, it's worth trying to get a seat on the right hand side of the carriage. That's where most of the views tended to be. Talking of views, this is the Kylling Bridge. Gracefully arched over the Rauma River, it took nearly a decade to build. There's a local joke that if you blink, you'll miss it, so keep your eyes glued to that window and don't miss out. Now, as the train climbs the mountain, it goes through a series of tunnels. While inside the tunnel, the train is actually curving in a full 180 degrees inside the mountain. It's a clever bit of engineering to help the train gain altitude without the track being too steep. So, you're literally turning back in the direction you came from, just higher up. After about an hour's worth of travel, we got to our first and only stop, Bjorli. Oh, we made it to the top.
Yes, we did make it.
Gorgeous, isn't it? It's a nice little stop just to get off the train, stretch your legs and check out the ski slopes. And also about a 5-minute walk away from the train station there is a petrol station that has a cafe, so if you want any crisps, coffee, sweets, that kind of thing, there's plenty to choose from. We had about 20 minutes of a stop, so not long, but long enough to take in the views and a few quick, just to get some crisps from the petrol station. So we're back to the train now, so we're going to get on board, get out of the cold. As if the day couldn't get any more magical, it started to snow. Of course, because of the higher altitude, it was much colder up here, so just bear that in mind. Sometimes it can be pretty warm down in the actual port, but when you get up here, it's pretty cold. Now, as this was the last train back down, we didn't want to miss it, so we made our way back on the train early. Time of year wise, we actually made this journey early May, just to give you an idea of what kind of weather to expect. Of course, it can vary wildly, so definitely pack for all eventualities. And also a big tip, make sure while you're out there to try Norwegian chocolate, it's the best. We then sat back, relaxed as we made our way back down the mountain towards Andalsnes. Normally, trains aren't able to stop on the Kylling Bridge, but because the local service had been suspended, we were able to make this beautiful stop and really take in the scenery. And before we knew it, we were back in Andalsnes. We were gutted really because we absolutely adored this ride. So if you haven't done it and you're thinking of doing it, go for it. Seeing them on video is lovely, but until you see it in real life, it really doesn't compare. Genuinely, give it a go. Well, thank you so much for watching. We really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do click that like button. Like I said earlier on in the video, it really helps us out. And also, if you'd like to know when we release more content, click that subscribe button and ring the bell so YouTube will let you know the next time we release something new. Until then, why not check out one of these travel vlogs? I'm sure you will love them.